Is your video that you uploaded 24 hours ago not getting any views, or the views have dropped off? Today, I'm going to share with you three methods that you can use to possibly increase those views. For method number one, I'm going to share my screen. All right. Go into your YouTube studio and go into your channel content, where you're going to have your list of uploads that you've done maybe a few months before, or a month before, or a week before. I'm going to click on this one in particular. Okay, let's go. And you can click on any one, but I just want to demonstrate to you how it works and what happens. So we're going to click on editor when we go into video details, and then we're going to click on edit end screen. You're going to click in here, and before I made the change before, but before, if you go in and you see video best for viewer, that means you're giving YouTube permission to show videos that they think the user wants to see. And the end screen is this pop-up that comes at the end of each video, where YouTube is suggesting a video that the viewer can watch next. But no, you're going to change it to most recent upload, which means the most recent upload will be the one that you uploaded 24 hours ago. And so you want to get the viewers to view this video on your older videos. So you're going to go in and try to do this for all of your videos that you already uploaded months ago, weeks ago, days ago, and do as many of them as possible. And what is going to happen is that you're giving more YouTube, more, sorry, giving your viewers more videos that have your recent uploads that they can watch. So that is going to help, possibly help, potentially help you to get more views on your recent videos. Now for method number two. For method number three, I'm going to share my ChatGPT screen. Now, sometimes when you have a video description or a title and you're not getting any views after 24 hours, you can go ahead and use ChatGPT to optimize those titles and description. Sorry, the title and description, to see if anything changes. I used a video that had about 800 and almost 900 views, and I came to ChatGPT. I did this already before I came on camera. So I typed, I put this prompt in, and to tell ChatGPT already knows my True Travel Treasures channel, but I typed specific instructions to ChatGPT, and that is what you need to do. Don't just be, you know, what would I call it? Don't just type ChatGPT. You have to train it. You have to tell the ChatGPT exactly what you want. So I typed, I have a travel channel called True Travel Treasures, and I have a video titled Travel Outfit Blunders You Can't Afford to Make. Number 5 is the worst. My channel is for people who travel and are not aware of airport and airline changes. So the video is informing these passengers what they should wear when going through airport security and on the airplane if they want to experience seamless travel. I'm asking you to create an SEO optimized description for the first 3 sentences, and please do not include any emojis. Okay, so here what ChatGPT came back with. Oh Lord, I'm all the way up here. Okay, going too fast. Hold on. So ChatGPT came back with an SEO optimized description. Avoid these travel blunders that could delay you at airport security, or make your flight uncomfortable. In this video, we reveal the top clothing mistakes travelers make and why number 5 causes the most problems. Whether you're a frequent flyer or planning your first trip, these airport outfit tips will help you breeze through TSA and stay comfortably in the air. All right, so let's move on to the title now. I asked ChatGPT. I have a video with the title Travel Outfit Blunders, the same title I just gave it. You can't afford to make. Number 5 is the worst. Is this the best SEO title, or can you give me 5 more titles that could potentially give me more views? So ChatGPT tells me, great question, Cheryl. Oh yeah, ChatGPT knows me by my first name. We are buddies, okay? Your current title is solid. It creates curiosity with blunders, and the hook number 5 is the worst. However, we can test even stronger SEO titles that better match what travelers are actively searching for. That's the key. What people are searching for. But the title can be good, but is it what people are searching for? Especially on a channel like True Travel Treasures, where airport and airline rule awareness is key. Here are 5 SEO optimized title alternatives. Number 1, 10 travel outfit mistakes that get you flagged at airport security. Number 2, what not to wear to the airport in 2025, and in parentheses, TSA hates number 5. Avoid these. Number 3, avoid these travel outfit fails or risk missing your flight. Number 4, flying soon. These travel clothes will slow you down at TSA. Number 5, worst travel outfits for airport and airplanes. You've been warned. Personally, I would use number 2 and number 5. I would use one of them first to see how it does. Give it like 24 to 48 hours, and then if I'm not getting the views, I'll change to number 5 and see how that does, and then I'll change to the other 3. Um if those are not doing well. All right, so I told ChatGPT thank you. Yes, I have ChatGPT. I'm very manageable to ChatGPT. I say thank you. I say hi. I say good morning. Yeah, I may be crazy. I don't know. Okay, so I said, ChatGPT, by the way, this was my description for the same video title before I asked you for a new one. And I give ChatGPT what I had. And ChatGPT said, thanks for sharing that, Cheryl. Your original description has great personality and relatability, but the version I gave you earlier leans more toward SEO optimization by targeting keywords like travel outfit blunders, airport security, TSA, airport outfit tips, comfortable flying. That said, your original version has a conversational charm that fits your voice, and that matters too. Here's a hybrid version that blends your warmth with strong SEO value. So ChatGPT gave me a new version with my voice, but still SEO optimized. And that's what you want. So play with ChatGPT to see, um, ask ChatGPT exactly what you want. And if ChatGPT comes back with something that could be more improved, you go in and you share more information, because the more information you share, such as I shared my old description, so ChatGPT what understood my conversational charm, my voice, and was able to redo the description to make it sound like me, pretty much. All right. Now for method number 3. I hope you're learning something from this. I really hope so. Let's move on. Method number 3 is Opus Clip, where you're gonna get short videos from your long form videos. So you're gonna click on here, long form, long to shorts. You're gonna paste your YouTube link right there, and then you're gonna get your clips. Get clips in one click. Project submitted successfully. So Opus Clip is going to do its thing in the background, and then it's going to tell me when these shorts are ready. Sometimes it will give me shorts between 30 seconds to a minute long, and then it will give me sometimes between 5 to 10 shorts that I can use on my YouTube channel, on TikTok, on Instagram, on X, and any other social media platform like Facebook, and so on and so forth. So, but this is just the first part of method number 3. Let's go on to the next part, what you do when you receive these shorts from Opus Clip. Let's get into it. Okay, Opus Clip gave me 5 short form videos from the long form video that I gave it. I think the video was like 8 minutes long, or a little bit over 8 minutes long. However, I would have to upload those shorts to my YouTube studio. I don't have the time to do that, so I'm going to use a shorts that I'd done a while back that relates to the video so that you can have a better understanding. So go back to your YouTube. Let's say you already uploaded one of the shorts that YouTube gave you from, sorry, that Opus Clip gave you. You would go to your YouTube studio, go to shorts right up here, and you'll see a list of all your shorts if you have any. If you don't, then of course you would upload the ones that you got from Opus Clip. But I do have some shorts on my channel, and I'm going to use one of them. So you would click on details right here, and you every time you upload a shorts, YouTube gives you the option to add a related video, to connect the video if it's related to your shorts, so to your long form video, sorry. So I already connected a related video previously, but I'm going to change it. Let's go in here and let's say that was the Opus Clip that I uploaded. I would change it to the video that I asked Opus Clip to dissect. I call it dissect. I think the video was something about packing. I think this is it. Yes, this was the one. So I would change it to this one. Secrets Airline are keeping about, hold on, that's not the one. It's something about packing. Hang on one second here. Which one was it? If I can't find it, I'm just gonna tell you that it's about packing. Where is it? I just saw it. Oh, here it is. 10 shocking packing mistakes. So this would be the one. We're assuming that I uploaded one of the clips from this video, from this long form video that Opus Clip gave me. So I would connect that same video with the clip that Opus Clip gave me, and I would do it for all five of the shorts that Opus Clip gave me. That's the point. And this will help you to get more views because now you have five shorts working for the same long form video. Do you understand what I'm saying? And then I would go in and save it. So this would be the second part. You get the short form clips from Opus Clip, and then you upload them. You have to upload them first to be able to access them on your contents tab, your shorts contents tab in your YouTube studio. And then you would connect the long form video with the shorts that was already dissected from the same video, and that's how you would get more views. And of course you would go to, as I said, you would go to uh, Twitter or X or whatever it's called, and you would upload it there. And then you would upload it to TikTok if you have a TikTok account, Facebook if you do have an account, and where else? Well, sometimes I use imgur.com and gab.com, because the more you have, oh, and sometimes Pinterest as well. The more you put these out on social media, the more views you will get. And this is what I do to increase the views. Sometimes I forget to do them. I know the tricks, but I'm telling you, there's so many things you have to do on these YouTube streets, in this YouTube landscape, on this YouTube platform to get views. But at least you have your ammunition. You have things that methods that work, is just to implement them. And if you need help doing them, solicit people from Fiverr or other Upwork or other platforms if time is of the essence for you. But these things are very important, especially if you see that your video is not getting any views within the first 24 hours. Try these methods, they do work. And if you want a bonus method, get my ebook, I think it's called YouTube Creator Starter Kit. Sorry, YouTube Creator Starter Kit. And there's another one called How to Start a Faceless Channel and Be Successful. This is a Faceless channel on True Travel Treasures, and I have been successful since I started a year ago. Yesterday was my first birthday. I have 47,210 subscribers. This video came out yesterday. It's 15 hours, so it's not 24 hours yet. It has 152 views. So after 24 hours, if I don't get more views, I am going to try these three methods. And the methods that are in my YouTube Creator Starter Kit, you need to get it. These are, oh, here we go. It's your birthday, sure. It's your channel's first birthday. It's right here. YouTube is trying to Remind me of my new achievement. Anyways, that's just a distraction. And I have something free for you. I have a free video planning guide and a free viral video cheat sheet. You can download those in the description. Whatever you can get your hands on to improve your channel, so you can grow on YouTube and get more views and get more subscribers, I'm all for it. So you can download those free tools as well, and you can grab my two ebooks: YouTube Starter Creator Kit and the How to Start a Faces channel on YouTube. And no, not only a Faces channel, but any channel. There are tips in that ebook that will also help you. All right. I hope this has been helpful to you, and I hope you gain something from this. And I'm just here for you. I'm here with all the tips because they help me too, and I want to impart that knowledge to you as well. So thank you for staying on till the end. Thank you for bearing with me through all my stuttering and all my. I'm from Jamaica, so you know there's an accent, and I know people will ask. Yes, I do have an accent, but I speak English. I'm just kidding with you. But that's it for now. I'm gonna bring you all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna bring you motivational stuff to help you and to motivate you, to inspire you, to encourage you. Don't quit. YouTube is not easy, but don't quit. Keep in this game because you're gonna learn so much. And there are people out there who want to learn what you know. And that's why I am giving you all these tips and clues that the big creators use to increase their views. Thank you so much. This is Cheryl, your host, saying bye for now, but only for now. Until next time, see you and keep at it, please, and use these methods. They work. Thank you.